Yeah, I'm gonna expose myself as the fraudulent duelist that I am.
Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh After Hours. Hell
Real Yugi hours, bro.
yeah. Real Yu-Gi Hours. All right.
Welcome to the after party. All
Welcome
right,
to the
nah,
after
nah.
party.
I literally like I look at my hand, right? And I was like, oh, like there's it was like Dark Grepher plus like two Dark Monsters and an Engage, right? And I was like, all right, I engage for token, and then like summon the um Kagari, get the Widow, do whatever. So then, but like I do like the IP combo, like the normal IP combo, and then I realize, wait, there's just an extra monster on my field. So now my Widow Anchor's not live anymore unless I use IP. But then if I use IP early, it's not actually disruption. So I just had a Widow Anchor that just didn't do anything, and then I died.
Fucking, fucking nice, dude. Nice.
It was so sad.
Bro, it's
I
just
was like, it's just an extra monster just chilling on my field. Like
there's, there's just
if
this
he drew
one there's just one fucking monster that you forgot, and it's just like, oh fuck. This
yeah, well
actually
he used the cosmic on my Babel, so then I had to use it early, and then he like I had to IP. I don't even know. Like dude opened really nice, but yeah, basically I never got to use my Widow Anchor. It
no
just sat there
couldn't
doing
use
nothing.
couldn't use Widow Acres. Too fucking sad. Chef
Yeah,
War had duty real hours.
he broke my whole board, and then I had a Widow Anchor just chilling, not doing anything. It was
Mm.
dummy sad. Yeah, I played like I played very bad. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, dude, we just need we need more good sets. Like just more good archetypes, like some new stuff that isn't dream mirrors or dragon maids,
Mommy sets. You don't want mommies to rule the format anymore?
No. I well, I mean, I don't care what the actual like design of like the card design. I just need the cards to be playable.
No, okay. So you don't care about the aesthetics.
Correct.
You just care about the fact that it's just like, oh, so this isn't boring to play, or this isn't actually like, or like this isn't fucking garbage.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like the base power level of the format right now is P combo out of Orcus beats literally like anything that's like not within like tier 1, tier 2. Like rogue decks cannot deal with like what is it? 3 free summons and like bomber or triz, like that is like ignorant as hell. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Like
I just need more types that
that
can compete. Or
that's
just
fair.
harsher bannings, like
You know what?
the
You know what?
that
Here,
engage card, bro.
engage, bro. You know what? I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but I don't fucking care. I'm just gonna say it as it is. I don't like how the fact that Konami doesn't actually like balance the format. Like a lot of people
Yeah.
will disagree with me on that, and I just say like, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care, dude. At me, go right ahead, do it. You're not gonna convince me.
Yeah. I mean, like it. I think it's just I think it's more so a problem of like not introducing good cards to the format as opposed to like destroying other. Because like Engage should have been banned like 6 months ago, probably.
I would have said
But
probably after when Kagari got hit. I would have. I think Engage should have got hit as well.
yeah, probably. Or with roll. The fact that they just keep putting cards to one that like don't actually matter. Like now they're just playing Engage and Orcus like as an engine. Like it's ridiculous. That is not like
Maybe we might
okay.
fucking get engaged banned. Probably not.
This one might, I don't know. Konami does not like mixing archetypes. Like I think they were trying to keep Engage around so Pure Striker could exist, but
Yeah.
now that we have Draco Striker and Orcus Striker and the fact that like cuz like that was like what got Hornet Drones hit was Trickstar Striker. They don't like mixing decks, but
That's
it's
true.
happening again. So,
Well, maybe if they
nice try,
didn't.
Konami.
Well, maybe if they didn't print dumb cards, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Token Heart, bro, best opening.
I'm not gonna
Or Engage
lie.
Heart.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually used to like Orcus like a lot.
Yeah. Decks got cool aesthetics.
Yeah, like I actually really liked Orcus, and then when they got Babel, I was like, oh, this is nuts. But then after like playing it and like keeping on playing it, I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, this is
You can only ding a man so many times before.
before the boredom sets in.
Yeah, I mean that card is just like single-handedly like wins games. It's ridiculously good.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind it. It's funny because a lot of people are like, well, Dingrisi should be banned. I'm like, no, it should not, because the thing is, it's more like, you know what, it never should have had that fucking effect to be overlaid on top of Galatea, because
Right.
then because like the thing is, I say that they're like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, it wouldn't be as broken now, would it be?
Even if it was
I
like if it was like you can overlay a Link and another Orcus, you have to have two monsters to make like so it still is like a concession.
yeah,
Because like
it's still
as it
broken.
is, it's literally free. You just boop free summon.
Free sub. I don't think it should
And then
ever
like
have that effect at all, like point blank. I think they should stay away from
yeah.
that.
Yeah, probably. I mean there's also the fact that like I mean it's free, which is like the actual problem, but then like non-targeting send, like Orcus just does not care what the text on your monster says. Like goodbye. Cannot be destroyed. Oh, who gives a shit? Like Beatrice. Oh, has to be destroyed to trigger. Yeah, we're never playing Purple Dante ever again, bro. Ding send. Like they
Send,
just don't
yeah.
care about anything.
Yeah, that's
So
fair, but I currently Dingrisu is very free, but I think if Dingrisu had
yeah.
to be hard made, I don't think it would be as played as often.
Oh no, absolutely. Yeah, it's the fact that it's like dummy free. That I mean, like very few like actual rank 8 decks like actually hard make it. I mean, there's not even that many rank 8 decks. It's like Maju.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if Dingrisu didn't have that effect to overlay on top of Galatea, I don't,
Oh,
I
oh
don't,
yeah, yeah.
I don't think Orcus would be as strong as it is right now.
No.
But
Yeah, no, definitely not.
also, I know a lot of people don't fucking agree with me when I say this, but I'm like, you know what they should just do? They should just ban Galatea. A lot of people are just like, that will like cripple the deck. I'm like, that's the fucking point.
Yeah, if you want to hard kill it. People are saying ban Babel, which like with IP in the format, Babel should probably get banned.
Probably, I could see that kills
Yeah,
that combo for sure, but like, it doesn't
yeah.
it doesn't get rid of the deck. It doesn't balance the deck,
Mm.
realistically speaking.
No, then they would just play like Salad. That's like basically Salad at that point.
Oh, absolutely.
Like just a bunch of stuff on your own turn, which is like quote unquote like fair in this format. I don't know. I just need more new stuff. That's my issue. It's
That's
like
fair.
Gren Maju is like the newest deck to like really be on that come up that like has been like successful consistently at top tier events,
Oh yeah.
but it's just a mishmash of. So actually, I guess Gizmek also I should say it wasn't just Appaloosa. Gizmek's been like really impactful too, but like
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't know.
absolutely, but like I would disagree on that one because it's just because Gizmek is as weird as this is gonna sound, Gizmek is fair.
Yeah, it's just not fair like specifically in Orchest,
Yeah,
and then
no.
like Maju abuses it pretty hard too, but like eh.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
It's Maju.
it's Maju, right?
It's like part of the, it's part of the whole theme. So I think it's cool. I think it's cool innovation, but I don't know. If Konami wants to make everything super archetype based, then they just need to make more archetypes that they actually intend to compete.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
ooh. Like I don't know. I don't know if someone at Konami genuinely thought the Dream Mirror could succeed, but
Maybe.
like
I think
Marine Cess, they made one, two, like they gave up on Marine Cess. Dream Mirror, like never look competitive because like none of their cards really do anything.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah,
Dragon Maids were only expensive because they're waifus.
because they're waifus.
Math
Yeah.
mechs don't do anything. Like I don't know, dude.
Uh, I don't know, man. I
None of
don't.
these new decks. I read new cards and I'm like, all right, where's the ding of the bunch here? Where's
Where's
the
the
double helix?
right?
Where's the
Where
in-gate? Like, where's the thing that I look at and go, oh, that's why it's unfair? Like, I don't see it.
fair decks don't win in Yu-Gi-Oh.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Rhoda that Dreamier has, really cool. Searches their traps, searches their monsters, like literally the whole archetype. But then you look at like, damn, none of these cards do anything. So I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is fair.
But I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, man. It's
Um,
funny because I have some chats with my audience, and a lot of and some of my audience is just like, how do you feel about the current format? I'm like, I liked it about 3-4 months ago. Now I'm just bored of it.
yeah, because it's just it's a nerf version of like every format we've had is a nerf version of the previous format.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely. And you know
because it
what?
was
There's nothing inherently wrong about that, but it's just like when the
yeah
format beforehand was getting stale, and all you're doing is just playing a downgraded version. It's just like, oh, okay, smiley face.
yeah because it was like there was Rusty Orcust, and then it was like no wait, what was the first? There was like the OTK decks that just ran the Orcust engine,
Yeah,
and then it
there
was like
was
Rusty, and then it was
then it was Rusty plus
as a
Azathoth,
thought,
and
yeah.
then just
Oh yeah, and then it was just two Fogblade. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, then two Fogblade, and then it was
yeah. Fun times, bro.
and then it was
Boy, do I miss that format.
oh
Haha, as a
boy,
thought, by the way. Fun.
Azathoth, fun card, fair card by the way, fair card.
Yeah, and then it was like Striker just gets like one card ban list. It doesn't care. Well,
Uh,
Thunder really fell from grace because like they actually
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be fully transparent here. Thunder was the deck I actually really liked out of the big three.
yeah
Now, admittedly, it's for all the wrong reasons. I will be to be transparent as possible. Admittedly, it's all the wrong reasons because don't get me wrong, I actually fucking hated dealing with the combo thunder.
yeah
That was fucking annoying. But I'm not gonna lie, I really liked just like Colossus. I really just like Colossus. I hate how it's summoned though. I don't like how that's summoned.
yeah. I think that the current Pure Thunder builds are like pretty fair.
Yeah,
Like
they're fair decks. They're fair decks,
yeah
and I like that. But they're not too fair. That's the caveat. They're
yeah
fair
yeah.
enough to be not so like, oh fuck this deck, but like not like, but they're not also inadvertently not fair enough to be like, oh fuck, I went X3 immediately. Shit.
Yeah, no, Fusion's like really insane in that deck because it's like summons Titan for free, and then it's a search on the next turn, so it gives you like recursion too. Like that card's
Yeah,
really good without being
honestly.
like, you know, like breaking the format. It just summons Titan, which like
Yeah.
Titan's pretty good, but it's again not breaking. Like it's no engage, like it's
Yeah.
not.
It's not like it's nothing groundbreaking, you know. But I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie, I really like the idea of just summoning like non once for turn pop and a floodgate smiley face.
yeah. No, it's cool, and like there's a lot of like cool interactions in that deck where like the better the Thunder player is, the more you're like, oh wow, that's like you get the guy who's like summon Titan, pitch Thunder Dragon, play
Yeah.
Fusion, put him back, pitch
Oh
Thunder
yeah.
Dragon,
Oh
and you're like,
wait.
oh my
So
god, he's popped five, like holy shit.
yeah, like I actually really like. You know what? If you know, I know. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna like post a comment and be like, "All right, guys, if this video gets 5 likes, I'll do Thunder versus that deck." And they're gonna not understand the
Oh, okay.
context until this video goes up. Which this video is literally just gonna be called. It's literally just gonna be called Poseidon and Chef Boyardee ramble for X time about Yugioh.
Chats with Yugi Scrubs who go X3 drop at locals.
Yes, let's do. That's what it's. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to get a podcast series up and running, but I can never either
Oh yeah.
have them like admittedly like okay. So pulling the curtain of the whole Twitch and YouTube thing. Admittedly, I just don't have the energy to do it, or I can never find the people to do it. And those people who do want to do it are people that I don't want to do it with.
Fair.
And I'm just like, yeah, I know I should be fucking grateful because I'm having people produce free content for me, but I'm just like, okay, I'm not doing this to get paid. And that's what a lot of people seem to
Right.
forget. I'm doing this because I think it would be fun, so I don't want to do anything that I wouldn't find fun. Because then my content starts becoming drab, and I basically fall under like the Tobuscus. No. You know what? No. Fuck that. I'm gonna go real old. So like early to the. I fall under the Fred syndrome where I'm making content that I fucking despise, but the only reason why I'm making it is just because people. It gets me views, and I'm like, fuck that. No, fuck that.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's not
True, true,
fun.
true.
It's not fun. The reasons why I would mention Tubusk is just because he's more of a later, like a recent, quote unquote, recent example. But nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go with the Fred syndrome.
Let's go straight 2004, bro.
Yeah, straight
2005. I
up,
don't even remember.
bro.
I don't remember when YouTube like really blew up. It's been a long time.
Man, fucking
I was probably
and
still playing Yu-Gi-Oh when Fred was around, bro.
yeah, and fucking YouTube, like everybody around me, like everybody at locals is just like, oh man, this is going on YouTube. I'm like, unfortunately. And like, what do you mean? I'm like, fucking YouTube is just a giant troglodyte, dude. I fucking hate it. Oh no, this video is gonna get demonetized and banned now. Oh fuck, dude, I don't get paid. I don't care. I'm not gonna lie. I really hate making YouTube content. And I've been very transparent about it from day one. I'm like, oh, I'm making YouTube content now, guys. Haha, like and subscribe.
So streaming is just like more fun overall.
Absolutely, absolutely. I tell everybody who like wants to make content, like, listen, if you enjoy making YouTube videos, like if you enjoy putting a camera in front of you, discussing like doing that, go for it. Have fun. I do not have the stamina to do it. I don't. Like, don't get me wrong. The YouTube series that I'm doing is the only reasons why I'm having fun on YouTube.
Yeah. No, it seems like a lot of fun just playing a deck and like working on it as you go.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I fucking I love the fact that I'm just like, I'm playing a deck that I know I'm gonna scrub out with. Like, I know I'm gonna do that. But it's like, fuck it, man. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm having fun. I'm showing the people like, hey, just because this deck is garbage, that doesn't mean it's complete fucking garbage.
Yeah. I actually think like one of there's like I feel like a good amount of misconceptions about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Like, because most of the time when you go to locals, you're not actually playing against like the super top tier stuff.
Yeah.
Or even if someone's playing like tier 1 decks, they usually misplay to where like you have a chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is this?
Whoa.
I just got a box thrown at me.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
2 boxes thrown at me.
Bro,
Jesus Christ.
Bro, realistic. Bro, are you getting attacked by boxes, my guy?
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
It's coffee.
Oh,
very cool.
Nice.
One second.
Yeah, that's actually funny. Somebody, it's funny that you mentioned that going to locals and like scrubbing out and like having that one meta player scrub out too. It's funny because somebody in my Twitch chat, which you guys should go check out, Poseidon, www.twitch.tv/PoseidonYGO. Check me out. Anyways,
hit the plug.
gotta get that shameless plug. Anyways, they was asking me, hey, how come you don't go to regionals? And I say, I literally tell them, I just don't have the time to go to regionals anymore. Like, I don't. And it kind of bums me the fuck out because it's just like, I want to go to the top tables and play like Thunder and like activate Phantasme, and I'm like, I can't do that. And everyone's just like, well, then you're just a meta sheep. I'm like, how is that supposed to insult me? Like
the free you have to have like a whole Saturday free, which is like rough because they're like literally all.
Yeah, they're all days. Like, the thing is, I work Saturdays. Unfortunately, I can't just ask for time off because it's just like, well, I live in America. Sorry for all my EU viewers who think I live in
hell yeah, dude.
think I live in the EU, like I'm some Brit or something. I don't know.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I live in the US of A's, and my time off fucking sucks. But hey, I'm paying my bills. That's all that matters to me, honestly. And so that's why every time I go to locals, I'm just playing jank. Like, I'm playing some weird, barely consistent jank that everybody at our shop, for whatever reason, has a hard-on of facing me. Like, fuck. I'm like, dude, no. I'm like the worst person you want to face.
I'm just excited to be on camera. I think that's funny. Showing off my Marine Says combos.
Marine Says combos, smiley. No, this was even before the camera started rolling.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like people would come up to me and like, hey, you want to test? I'm like, sure, I'm playing garbage. Let's have fun.
Yeah. No, it's fun when like 2 people are playing like equally kind of garbage decks. Because like there's like the tier 1 stuff, which is like just knowing matchups and like specific interactions. And then there's like the tier 2 stuff, which is a lot of like back row decks and like back row deck mirrors. I can't stand. That's why like I cannot play like Draco or Geist. I hate those interactions. But when you get like, like tier 3, tier 4, and it's like dinosaurs versus like what's another like decent like Cyber Dragons or something. I don't even know.
No, Cyber Dragons are
Like
like
those
tier.
are the cool builds.
Like it's
Oh,
a
are they?
yeah. Cyber Dragons have actually been doing some good. This is weird.
I feel like I never see them anymore. I don't know. Sorry, what's up?
It's a good. It's a fun game to have. Like just a really fun game to have is when you play like decks that just got off the ban list, like old decks. Clearly, they're not in their prime. Like they're in their
Right.
but like it's always fun to play them in the latest format. Like it's a really funny match I had one time on stream. Someone was playing full power Inzectors. And I was just playing. I don't even remember what I was playing. I was playing something. Oh, I was playing Tangy. I really like Tangy. Smiley face. Anyways,
Oh yeah.
it was really fucking funny because he's like Dragonfly, it's Dragonfly to Dragonfly. I'm like, oh neat. And he's just like, all right, effect, pop your guy. I'm like, hey, look at my field spell, idiot.
Is Tenny good? I've never like actually seen that deck
All
played.
right, it'd be good if they if they actually had one broken card.
Oh, okay. So it's like another one of those where like
It's
they don't have the card to push him over the edge.
Yeah, you know what that card is? A spell and trap card searcher.
Oh yeah, they have an archetype judgment, right?
Yeah, they have an in-archetype judgment. They have a fucking field spell that says nice monster effects. Fuck you, idiot. And a draw 1. Like a draw 2. But they have no way to search out their fucking like spell cards. And I'm just like, what is this bullshit? What is this bullshit?
Yeah, honestly, like I don't know. I don't need Konami to print like a bunch of broken stuff, but it'd be cool if they just had like I don't know if it have to be in a side set or what, but just like recent archetypes getting like one or two like nice support cards to where like they can kind of blow up a little bit more. Like
Yeah,
I don't know if it'd be.
I'm not asking.
It'd have to be TCG exclusive.
Oh, absolutely. But no,
Yeah.
I think Japan does it a lot better. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, the most successful recent TCG archetype was Dangers, and that's not, I mean, obviously it's an OTG. Those weren't really a pure deck,
Yeah,
aside from like that one Maju build that played a bunch of Dangers.
that Dangers are an engine. Y'all can at me at it, but y'all know I'm not.
Yeah.
Wrong.
True.
Yeah.
They weren't ever really intended to be like a pure deck, though. Like it was like, punchy OTK, Ooga Booga, but like.
Ooga booga. Oh, absolutely, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Konami doesn't understand the idea of balance, and I think no one's gonna argue with me on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's weird. Like, yeah, I don't know. I assume it's like from Japan too. So then like the TCG ban list is like, based off like cards are gonna make in Japan, and like obviously they already know like the idea. But I don't know. I'd love to sit in. I actually think it'd be really cool for Konami to do like one video of like some kind of, it doesn't have to be like the final discussion on a ban list, but just like I want to see like conversation looks, because there's like I don't know like any of the people on that team personally. I'm sure if I asked like some of the judges or something, someone might know. I just think it'd be interesting to like get a look of like, all right, who is making the decisions, what are they trying to, because they just don't explain their decisions anymore, and it's like kind of frustrating sometimes.
Yeah, like, yeah, no, that's true. You know what? I just kind of want just them to like sit down, make a video about how like what's like the process. Like if they could just make a video about the process on how they go around banning cards, or like if there's one video that I do like is the Farfa video where he just interviewed one of the guys, like he just interviewed, and
Oh yeah.
I like that video because it's just like you got a lot of insight into how the Konami of at least the EU operates, not so much the TCG, because those are two different corporations.
Yeah.
And
different card stock, bro.
Different card stock. Don't even get me started on the fucking card stock, man. Jesus.
You cards are so pretty. I love it.
I hate the fact that we got poor card stock. What the fuck is this bullshit? Why are my cards bending? Fuck off. My cards should not be bending like in the fucking pack too.
It's a little chilly outside, all right, man. Like
it's a little chill. Yeah, it's a little fucking chilly outside. But when I open my pack, I have a fucking taco shell in the making. Come on, man. What is this bullshit?
Yeah, no. I ordered scrap recyclers, and they literally were like at a 45-degree angle, basically.
Yeah,
I
right.
was like, what the hell?
What is this fucking bit? Yo, I'm versus a man who's playing Sky Striker, Dark Magician. Okay. Alright. Thinking
Does
about
Dark
it.
Magician put a lot of spells in Gray? Don't they have
Last time I checked, no, but I guess.
Yeah. Wait, they have like circle and stuff. There's no way they put stuff in Grave.
Yeah, I'm like, the fuck? Alright, whatever. Okay.
You excited for the Dark Magician support cards, aka Spiral Tier 0 smiley face?
It's not.
I'm excited.
I fucking hell. I don't. I haven't. I looked at some of them, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't like it.
Spiral won't actually be Tier 0, but like that card's really crazy in that deck.
Oh, absolutely. Just play a small dark magician engine. Neat smiley face. Oh wait, no, it's generic.
Maybe I'll
So
play
you don't even need to. Isn't it fucking generic as shit?
Yeah, it's just any spellcaster.
Oh, neat. I love sending master plan. Oh, nice. Yo.
Yeah, it's fair.
Drones to 3.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just resort and quick fix that will never be able to move.
I think
Machine dupe just for drones.
I think resort.
OCG has them at 2, I think.
Yeah.
OCG has
OCG,
drones and quick fix at 2.
I think he has. I think they have quick fix at 2, and they have drones at 3 actually.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I think. Don't quote me on this, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. I'm not a fucking expert in the OCG. Okay, I live here in the TCG land. I live in America land. All right, leave me alone. Like, you know what? You know. It's kind of one thing that I've just started to notice. I've been like slowly started to notice that there's been this very weird ass like power creep in the game, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Uh-oh.
Now let me explain.
Wait, you're like super cutting out. I like could not hear you at all. Wait, can you say that again? Sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine. It's off the cuff. No, I'm not a fucking editing. So there's this been weird, like really fucking weird level of reverse power creep in the game.
Okay.
Let me explain what I mean. All right. I remember last time.
Sure.
Last time I played, like I actually went to a regional and shit. I remember I was having to face something that could not be targeted, could not be destroyed. Every fucking table. What fucking format was it? It was Duelist Alliance format. No, it wasn't Duelist Alliance. I want to say like the beginning, like that 1 week where DDDs actually had meta relevance before Zodiacs came out.
So it wasn't Draco cards then, right?
Yeah,
because Rate was like way before.
Yeah, no. I think so. But I remember I was just like, okay, I had to feel like, I was like, oh, okay, unbeatable, undestroyable. Like Masterpiece was still in the game, just to put it in context. Like Masterpiece was still in the game. I'm like, oh, I love facing these boss monsters. They're so much fun. Smiley face. This is so much fun. Hooray. I just remember like, man, fuck this game, dude. And I quit. I quit for some time, but then I also had to quit because, you know, life outside of Yugioh, guys. I know, sacrilege. I had a life outside Yugioh. Oh my god.
How dare you?
How dare I? But it's just like, man, I remember when I came back, I was just like, really? This isn't the game I remembered. But then I also noticed that there's this weird, like, reverse power creep that I'm just like, wait, I'm not facing down something that's not targeting non-destruction removal? The fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Konami's been trying to be like more careful with how they print new cards, but like sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, like they've been getting better at it. Keyword being getting better at it. I wouldn't say that they've got it down pat, but like I'm not gonna say they've been doing fucking garbage at it.
Yeah, I think they just need to pick like a specific like level of power that they want the game to be at, and I don't know how exactly you do that. Like perfect, because like every game has like balance issues like all the time, and like
absolutely.
Sometimes they print new cards, and like I don't think anyone at Konami expected Grand Maju to pop up the way it did just from printing Gizmek.
Oh,
so like I don't expect them to be perfect, but it seems like they're like releasing new cards like well below the power level that they need to be.
Oh no,
Um,
absolutely. And then but sometimes they like
yeah.
over, but then they over tune them. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, we see an archetype like Thunder where every single card has like two effects. They have technically like two different searchers, one summoned from deck, like they have Monster Reborn summoned from deck. Duo is like pseudo BLS, like summoning wise, so it triggers searcher.
Like
Colossus is like
they're over tuned for
a
sure.
floodgate. They can't die. Like there's just so much like yeah. That deck was like obviously made to, yeah. So if I read like Thunder archetype and then I read the Dreamir archetype, it's like I can clearly tell one of these was designed to be a top tier meta contender and one of these was designed to be filler.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was all in one set, which is like the craziest part. Like
Yeah.
most of the time it's like, oh, like we get part in this set, part in that set, like, you know, what's the Trickstar card that's like the Cyber Dragon that they didn't get for like months?
Korobane.
Yeah, like that was cool. Like, oh, here's a like months after the deck was like, you know, super top tier. It was still like a rogue deck or whatever,
Yeah.
but uh, that's cool. But like Thunder, literally everything came out together like in one package. Here you go. Here's the whole archetype. But then like, you know, Marine Cess gets like two different sets for no reason, even though like none of those cards like crazy broken or like a set seller or like a chase card. I mean, Blue Tang dropped like really hot, but then like it fell down so fast. I don't know. I feel like they just need to do more like stuff that they're gonna design to like compete with Striker, Orcus, and Salad, as opposed to whatever they're doing with like Dream Years. See more stuff to compete. Be fun for me.
That yeah. And you know what? Since I've taken it back from the competitive scene, you know what? I just want more fun archetypes that are playable in like the local level and okay at the competitive level. Like I mean, like this isn't gonna top a YCS or anything, but like it's not something that's complete fucking shit. Like mid range decks, like to compare Yu-Gi-Oh to Magic. Oh my god! Oh sacrilege! You know, fucking, sacrilege.
No, I don't mind.
Sacrilege.
Magic's pretty fun.
Yeah, and like
I haven't played too much Magic. But...
That's fair. Like it's a fucking dude. Like it's sacrilege to mention that fucking card game around Yu-Gi-Oh players. Apparently, I don't know why. It's weird, but whatever. It's weird, but whatever. I don't care. I don't want to get into that. I do not want to get into that fucking discussion. But anyways, back to what I was rambling on. Like if you play modern is literally the equivalent to Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duels, because we do have speed duels, and it is expensive because they have better price pool. And there are a lot of mid-range decks that don't necessarily go X3 drop, but like do go to like, okay, maybe like X2 draw, potentially drop if you play it, if you don't understand your matchup. It's not every mid-range deck, but there are a good amount. There's gonna be somebody in the comments who correct me and go, well, actually, and if you are there, hey man, thanks for correcting me. Smiley face.
I think that like yeah, just more stuff like dinosaurs. I feel like that's one of like the best designed archetypes that like we've ever received. Because they're not top tier, but they're a good rogue contender and they get there. Like I know at Pasadena, I think someone did pretty well. I think they bubbled day 2, but they were pretty close. Even Necros has a couple bubbles. It's the same player. I forget his name. He's got like a big afro, so every time I see him, I recognize him. But he's like a really good Necros player. But yeah, like I think Dinosaurs is like the kind of power level I'd like to see, where like Ultimate Conductor is like part is like crazy, but like it's like consistent. It does the same thing, but like in a good way, and like has something to end on that's like feels really good. Like UCT breaking boards feels so good. You're like, yeah, die. Like punch, 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 punch. Like big dinosaur. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Um, so I would like more decks that are like on that power level where like they're like good tier two or maybe tier one. You know, when they first come out or whatever. But um, yeah, I don't know.
Like I think they could be. I just want some decent tier twos. I just want some decent tier two
Yeah.
decks. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking Konami. Just give me some decent tier two decks. That's literally it.
Oh, let me see. I was looking at the ban list the other day, and I realized there's a bunch of stuff that I was like, hang on, why is this still here? So like, all right, scrolling through. So Sierra and Graph are still on there, and I mean, you know, I'm a BA stan, I'm a Dante stan, but like,
Right.
I don't understand why. They're like literally hard ones per turn. Sierra is like literally worse than like Sierra and Graph are both worse than all the Orcus cards.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
they get called by where like you compare Graph to Heart Horror, and it's like apples to oranges.
Yeah, like there's no
Like
competition.
they have like you know Heart banished. Obviously, they both Harp can get DD crowed, so like there's like it's a trade off. They're not like just objective, but like Call by the Grave is like one of the most played cards in the format, and you know all the BA cards lose to it. Um, the Sierra target can get DD crowed the same way like the Orchid cards can. They don't have Babel, so like you can't make graphic quick effects. Like Beatrice kind of does, but even the Beatrice isn't like guaranteed. Like I don't know. I always thought that was crazy though. Like the BA cards are still at one, as if people are like really scared of that deck. What else was it that I was like, what the hell?
All right.
I guess most of these are probably involved in FTKs. Yeah, tour guide's still at 1-2. Also, I don't think would do anything if it went to 3, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Mm.
But just make I don't know. Are there like generic rank threes that are like really good? Oh, Unicorn should probably be able to go to 3. I don't think Necros does anything in this format with like impermanent called by.
Oh, absolutely.
Blah, blah, blah. And then everything else I think is like FTK cards. Cyframe Lord is like kind of a weird one.
Cyframe Lord Omega, as a Cyframe player, as a Cyframe player.
Cyframe player, by the way.
By the way, like fucking people hate when I pull that deck out. I'm like, dude, this deck is fucking shit. What do you mean? Like, just don't do anything and pass. Like, oh no, what am I gonna do?
Sega. You should play 41 cards so they can't deck you out.
Oh, easy. 41 cards, smiley face.
Uh,
Bro,
okay, I guess most of the
easy.
ban list is actually probably fine.
I don't book a moon at 3, please. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
It's about
But
time.
then, but don't flip my card so I can. Yeah. Actually, the ban list is like pretty reasonable. Damage Juggler is still at 2, which I think is funny because I
Right.
don't think Perform Mages do. No, but like I feel like people are really scared of like some cards that I'm just like don't. I don't know. I
They
personally don't think
actually
it's like
actually
when Cyberstein came back and there was all that hype about how Cyberstein was gonna break the format and then it didn't do a goddamn thing.
actually you know what's funny? You know what's funny? To quote Paul from Team APS, check him out if you guys don't know who that is. Um, it's funny because I remember he posted a video. I want to say it was like unpopular Yu-Gi-Oh opinions or like his unpopular Yu-Gi-Oh opinions, something like that,
Mhm.
where he said people have like nostalgia bias when it comes to the ban list.
Yeah.
Like to try to quote him as accurately as he can. A card that he wants off the ban list is Spellbook of Judgment, but every time he mentions that, people are just like, "Oh no, it's like a plus, like it's a +5, you know, free stuff and whatnot." And he gets annoyed. Like you can visually see that he's annoyed when people say that, and I don't blame him. A card
Right.
I want off the ban list. Hold on, let me pull up the ban list. I don't. Yes, I don't have a tab to the ban list, guys. I have a life outside of Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay.
I'm scrolling through it right now. I just
I,
pulled it up just to
yeah,
like look through
like
and see.
a card I want off the ban list that I know I'm never probably gonna get is good old. Where is it? There it is. Ah, there it is. Good. There it is. I want Heavy Storm to come off. and that grass looks greener. I want those two cards to come
Heavy
off.
Storm.
But then everyone's just like, oh, like 60 card Lightstorm, 60 card Inferno. I'm just like, okay, come on. 60 card decks like fucking are garbage, dude.
I think I think Konami might have had a problem with like the whole, because wasn't it like the weird thing of like you played the 60 card mirror and you'd both just sit there like having to count your decks, like it would just turn into that weird I have less of a problem with like the power level of that card. I have more of like the logistics issue of like I don't want to count my deck.
I don't mind that actually. I've had that happen to me
Really?
where I went up against somebody who was playing 50 cards and I'm just like, wait, how many cards you got? They're
Yeah.
like 50. I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Neat.
Yeah. Well, it's more so like after the combo. Like if I'm using like dangers or like doing the Orcus, like I don't know. It's like your deck might go down to like 30, whatever. You know what I mean? Like 32, and yours. I don't know. I'm bad at math.
Before it doesn't get like ashed or like negated.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah. Well, people put left arm offering for it, so like you know it's coming.
Oh,
like
yeah, absolutely. Oh no, fuck yeah, dude, absolutely. But it's just like, hey, if you know he's left arming for it,
right,
you should do something.
Probably ash.
Yeah, like you should probably ask left arm because there's no like otherwise other than like hard drawing it, I don't think he's gonna get to it. I think that grass looks green at 1 is fine.
It's probably fine. I know OCG has it. I mean, I know like that's not a real argument. Like
the OCG has it. Man, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like I hate that argument, but like the fact that it's legal and not like tearing up the format means it's like probably okay.
Well,
Heavy Storm, I've heard, is like not coming back because like you pop your own cards with it. Although I don't really know how that would even work. I feel like it's probably fine to come to 1. Same with Feather Duster.
See, it's funny because I think Heavy Storm can come back. I do not think Harpy's Feather Duster should come back. And
we're getting it as that new spell card. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that new spell card, but it's just weird. I'm just like, just unban it. Don't make a fucking weird retrain of it, dude. Just unban it.
They're trying to like balance it, so then like
okay,
you can't have cards on your field. Just make it a worse top. They want to make it a worse top deck, I think.
I pretty
like,
much, yeah.
Or they like probably just didn't want it to turn into like, oh, like the striker player has 5 back row. Oh, top deck Heavy Storm Duster. Guess I win. Like, haha.
I guess I win. Smiley face. But I'm just like, come on. Okay, that's fair. But it's just like, come on. It's at 1. Yeah. If your opponent like top deck it,
I think
if your opponent top deck it, bro, you were gonna lose because he just has like god level like luck right there.
Right. Yeah, and like Heavy Storm, unless there's like some really ignorant combos that I'm just not aware of, where popping your own back row matters. Back row decks couldn't even play it. Like it would literally only be for like the combo decks that would like not want back row, which I think is like
become a neat side deck card.
A good niche, yeah.
Just become a neat side deck card.
God, I don't even know what some of these cards are. What is Mirage of Nightmare? Oh, never mind.
No,
never mind.
Exactly.
Never mind. I read it. It's not fair.
No, fuck no, it's not. What's another card off the ban list that I think could come back? Time Seal.
Avarice, smiley face.
Pot of Avarice.
Time Seal.
Yeah, I think Time Seal can come back. Just to 1.
Is that the one that skips draw phase?
Yeah.
Skip the draw phase.
Just put it at 1. Or put it at 3. Fuck it. Just put it at 3. Watch it be like, oh, neat. Well, here's my argument for it. All right.
What if I trap trick it, bro?
Bro, nice. Trap trick. Smiley face. So that means
broken trap cards at 1 are fine, but when they're at more than 1, then I'm scared of trap trick.
Yeah. But like, okay, that's fair. I think at 1 it should be fine. But it's just like, made me. Dude, you made me not draw 1 card. Well, I still have full combo in my hand. Fucking idiot.
But you're my ultra guy stick. Yeah. No, that's probably fine.
Yeah, like I think at 1 it'd be fine. Snow can come back to 3. I'm in.
There's the whole like Dryden argument where like Zoo doesn't do anything without Broad Bowl.
I think Dryden can come. I think Dryden can come, just not Broad Bowl. I don't think Broad Bowl and Dryden can come back.
What else is there on here?
Let's see.
Alma's an FTK. Safe return's too good. Change of heart is like crazy. Back?
Fuck.
The weirdest thing about our list too, and like this is something that I still like to this day, I'm like really confused about. It's like OCG to TCG. It's so weird, like the things that we like. OCG has Upstart at 3 and Pot of Avarice at 3 and Chicken Game at 3, and
Chicken
they
Game
just
at
like
3.
don't care. Like,
They also have
whereas like
Solemn
here,
Warning at 3.
yeah. Oh, true. I just mean like as far as like card advantage goes, like they just
Yeah.
don't see like they have Max C at 3 too. Like it's crazy. Like here we're all like obsessed with card advantage and like
Yeah.
upstarts, upstart theory and all that stuff. But like
Yeah.
over there, like some striker decks didn't even play 3 upstart, which I'm just like, whoa, that's like crazy to me. Like
Yeah.
I guess like their argument was like then you can't kill them, but like I I feel like if you make a Boral Sword at some point in the game, you probably get there. But
I mean, it took them a while to get
played in that.
Bumblar banned.
Yeah, that's crazy. I literally don't know how they haven't had Gumblar get hit. That card is insane.
It's probably because Gokis actually got hit themselves. Because over there at good old OCG land, I don't know what the disconnect is with like OCG land and TCG land. Is OCG land actually cares about the balance of the game?
Yes and no. They do it in like different ways.
Yeah, I would argue that when it comes to balancing the game, they are more likely to hit the things that the players would agree that you would unanimously agree that should get hit.
Yeah. They do like finesse hits a lot more, I think, and they're a lot more willing to bring stuff back.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like people here are like really scared.
Like yeah, the OCG is more willing to like experiment. Also, they have double sleeving. Can we just get fucking double sleeve? I can go like on a 10-minute rant on why you can't double sleeve is fucking stupid, dude.
I think that in the TCG though, we're just like people are way more obsessed with like breaking the format.
Absolutely.
And like we have bigger events, so like a lot of the Japanese events are like 100 something players, which kind of goes underlooked because like you look through the top 8 of their stuff, and a lot of it's like rogue stuff, like stuff that would do well at regionals because they don't have like the YCS level stuff.
That's true.
Whereas like our format, I feel like would be much more taken up by combo compared to theirs. Like theirs is like almost always control decks.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Geist was like tier 1 best deck there for like months. Whereas like, but they also had Max C, so like it's again like totally different format.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like here we're like way more obsessed with combo.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I mean, like at least the top players are obviously like you go to a regional in America and you still get 7 rounds of Draco. Haha, funny.
Haha, smiley face.
I personally, as someone who doesn't super love backrow decks, I like can't imagine going 8 rounds playing like Draco. It just sounds so unfun.
I can. It's called zoo format. Do that. It's so much fun.
True,
I love when I have to go. All right, rat effect. Okay, sets up my true Draco side. All right, neat. Pass turn. I have a negate and a flood. I have a pop and a floodgate. Your turn, gamer.
Your turn, gamer. Nice try.
Nice fucking try. Fucking idiot trying to play the game.
No, the most fun I've ever had at regionals are playing like weird like playing BA at a regional, super fun, and then playing Necros at Kentucky was like so much fun.
It's
because then like
that goes back to my argument. It's a lot of fun playing tier 2, almost tier 1 decks if they got 1 or 2 cards off the list.
Oh, hit me with some new Necros cards, bro. Let's do it. No, I got to like
card smiley face.
I was like X1 at like round 7, and then I played against Salad, who flipped Anti-Spell and Imperial Order. Funny joke.
Very nice.
An Anti-Spell at Chain Twin, and then he chained Order, and I was like, well, my deal with Imperial Order. But it was just cool because like every table I went to, I'd start playing my deck and people would be like, "Oh, that's cool!" Like people would be like excited, not just like because like people are you're serious at a regional or whatever. Like when you're playing like meta deck, like Striker, Orcus, like no one's like, "Oh, this is fun!" Like I enjoy getting IP comboed. Like
yeah, dude. No, what?
But then you play Necros and they're like, "Oh shit, you're at like 7 playing Necros, like that's pretty cool." And I'm like, hell yeah, dude, like let's do it up.
Yeah, dude, I'm good at the game. Fuck off. Like, yeah, dude, I'm good at the game. What do you mean?
it just like makes you like the hero too, which is like fun. Like when that dude Imperial Order anti-spelled me, like everyone who was sitting around me was like, yeah.
They're like
But I was like the good guy, you know, I'm the Necros player against the evil meta salad deck, so
the
it's like, you know,
evil
you're the
meta
anime
salad.
protagonist or whatever.
Bro, gotta get that RH. Chef Boyardee is I secretly the next protagonist
Chef Boyardee.
of the next YouTube
Yeah.
the next Yugioh
I'm the
series.
yeah, when we add uh the new mechanic's gonna be let me think up a name right now. Uh
You know what? Okay. I fucking
Link
misplayed with this
Synchro
deck. Oh well.
XYZ.
I fucking misplayed with this deck, smiley face. Anyways, you know what? I forget another new summoning mechanic that's overcomplicated. I think I'm gonna drop this game.
You think so?
I think I will because you know what? I'm gonna be real. Fucking, I hate link summoning. I hate the fact that I can't get people into this game without making them like go through a college fucking course into it. Like some people
I,
are like some people enjoy the fact that oh you know this game's like higher like this game has so many complex mechanics and whatnot. But I'm just like okay, fine, if that's your cup of tea, go for it. But excuse me for wanting to have like I enjoy that too. I enjoy when like a game has very subtle, like interesting, complicated mechanics. But the thing is, that's the key word. It should be subtle, not abrasive.
yeah. Well, yeah. Links are so hard because like you know in the past like XYZ synchros like
Yeah,
the new cards were just so pushed that they like you know you stopped playing synchros and played XYZs because
yeah,
XYZs were like that good and like
but
most of the decks still did play like one or two synchros if there was an archetype tuner.
yeah, like
Um
I like how they treated it when like synchros and pendulums came, like when synchros and XYZs came out.
yeah
It was you didn't have to play this mechanic, but hey, if you did, there's some neato decks right here that you can play. Smiley face.
yeah. I think that the next mechanic will probably have to be something like pendulum where it interacts like with the like monsters in your deck or your hand or so, I don't know something because I feel like links are like very inhibiting to like future card design. I don't know how you make a new like synchro or XYZ type mechanic unless like there's just so many good links that it like naturally fits in that deck.
Yeah,
Or it's like Orchest where they just get an XYZ that isn't really an XYZ.
yeah. Or maybe they could just make this new master rule just a quality of life patch.
Cool. QOL, bro. QOL.
Quality, like yeah, no, I'm just saying like quality of life patch. We finally get like better, you know. We finally just get some rulings, some mechanics get a fucking to get tweak. Like we finally get a banish zone. Like we get an extra deck increase. You know, like people have been asking for that for some
Ooh,
time.
that's scary.
I know it's scary, but it's just like I just don't want to deal with the new mechanic. I just much rather have a quality of life patch like what they did for Master Rule 1 and Master Rule 2.
Hmm.
And I think it would just be a lot better. Or if they're gonna introduce a new mechanic, don't make it the most complicated thing alive.
The first letter of your card name determines which extra deck card you get to summon.
Oh my fucking god,
Some like
dude!
absolutely galaxy brain shit.
It's a
Like
fucking galaxy brain shit.
you have to play Scrap Recycler because it has an S in its name, so you can't play Math Man. That would be the most ridiculous. Oh my
Oh, that
god.
would just be the most bullshit ever, dude.
This card has 14 letters in it. Therefore, I get to summon a rank 14 or
I get
whatever
to
they would call
I get to summon a level. I get to summon 14 times in a singular turn.
it.
Right?
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they made like links were made to be very generic and then limit the other mechanics because like you know too good or whatever. But like now they like put this like artificial limiter on like future design. So I don't know how you get past links of like it's either because if it's more generic than links, I don't even know where like how that's even possible. Like there's literally just link twos that just say two monsters. Um and then yeah, I don't know. I feel like it just can't interact with the extra deck anymore. Or like I don't know, maybe I'm crazy and like they're just gonna find some way to do some. nutter butter stuff.
Nah, dude, I got it. It's synchro links. There you go. Problem solved.
I could see stuff that's like specific to attributes because they've done levels like for rank monsters and for
Oh,
synchro monsters,
well,
but
isn't
they haven't done anything with like type or attribute specifically.
well? I mean, I'm pretty sure links kind of fall into the type category.
Yeah, that's true.
The attributes, they're touching that. They're
Yeah.
touching that. I just kind of want a quality of life patch. That's all I want. Give us a proper banish zone. Maybe just like say, hey, you can double sleeve your cards. Just a quality of life patch. That's all I ask. I really want double
But
sleeving cards.
what if they mark their sleeves, bro? Oh,
I mean, you could.
this sleeve is 0.035 inches larger than this other sleeve, therefore cheating.
Well, I mean, you could do that now without double sleeving.
Yeah, true. I wouldn't be surprised if like I don't know, dude. There's a lot of interesting experiences I've had at regionals with players and their cheating.
Let's talk about cheaters. You know what? Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about
Okay.
cheaters. I got a
You
nice.
got a couple stories.
I got like one. I got like two, because I didn't go to a lot of regionals where a lot of people tried to like cheat me.
Okay.
So I
The
got
most egregious
Yeah.
had was wait 1 second.
You know what this is gonna be called?
What's up?
You know what this video is gonna be labeled as? Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrubs talk about.
Oh, did you cut out?
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
You're back.
You
You're
know what
back.
this video is gonna be called? Yu-Gi-Oh!
What's
Scrubs Ramble for 20 minutes.
It's been like an hour, dude.
Bro, it had like
It's been a long time.
It's been a lot, yeah. For some of you who don't realize, this was literally right after we recorded the BA list, and I do apologize about the audio on there. For whatever reason, my equipment just goes poopy, and it sucks. So, yeah.
I mean, you can cut this into like probably.
I could probably just
Like,
slap this in like near the end, but I don't want to. Like, YouTube.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Oh, so the most egregious cheating I ever had was at Indy, Indy regional. Round like 5 or 6, I want to say. I was playing Orcus at the time. That was the Rusty build.
Okay.
So the double fog blade Rusty stuff. Super fun, by the way. Super fun to play against. Smiley face. I played against Geist, and so I do my turn. He didn't hand trap me at all. Like I did normal combo, NBD. Good. Got my double fog blade babble up. So that was Rusty pop 2 plus double fog blade.
Yeah.
Or is Rusty pop 1, ding pop 1 plus double fog. So he like plays his turn out. Yeah. So he plays his turn out. Not a huge deal.
So evenly matched.
Summons whatever.
Guys. So evenly matched.
He didn't even leave me. That would have been bad. Yeah, no, but like I like I think he summons like a Mellow Seek or something. I fog blade it, then he like sets 3. I like pop 2 back row. He has 1 card in hand. And I'm like, oh, this dude's like guaranteed dead this turn. Like I have like Rusty Ding with like a setup grave and like another fog blade in case like some crazy shit happens. He summons Phantasme or something. Because like people still played Phantasme and guys back then, I think. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, I'm good. So I draw for turn, and he's like, stand by Lancia. So then I like chain all the Orcus cards that I can, just to like get it I can. Yeah. And then I think I don't even know. I like Boral Sorted, I think. I don't remember exactly what happened from there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. So what he did was starts looking in his grave, because I'm like doing whatever, and I see he's like looking in his grave a bunch, and I was like, okay, like don't really care, not a huge deal. Yeah, so then I like get to like Boral Sword plus something else to like completely OTK him. Like game is 100% over. Yeah. And then he's like, he calls a judge over, and I was like, huh, it's weird. Like, why are you calling a judge, dude? Like, what's going on? Yeah. Calls the judge over, tells the judge, yeah, so I Lancia'd him turn 1. He did full Orcus combo through Lancia. So he's basically saying that that all the Orcus cards that I had banished under his Lancia, and therefore I was cheating. So I had to explain to the judge that in fact no, he Lancia'd on this turn, and I was like, and I banished everything off Babel, so I was not banishing. Like I banished in response to Lancia effect, so it hadn't resolved yet.
Yeah.
So then we go back and forth for a while, and the guy's like, well, so he had moved his Lancia to be the bottom card in his graveyard. So he's like, see, like the Lancia's at bottom. Like I played all these cards after I Lancia'd him, and I was like, all right, dude, like, I'm no Jeff Jones. I'm not the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time, but like, I'm not so fucking dumb that I banished like 5 cards under a Lancia, dude. Like, it just didn't happen. So yeah, I tried to explain to the judge, and the judge was basically like, all right, well, his grave's in the right order, but if he didn't catch any of this, then it's technically like both your faults, because then you're not upholding game state. Oh, yeah. So he's like, okay, like, so he's like, all right, well, and this is like at time, mind you, like this dude called the judge with like 2 minutes on the clock. Wow. Like he was literally losing on, and I was like, dude, like I literally told the judge, I was like, I literally have, like, I am presenting game on board, which is why he called the judge on me then. So yeah. So but he's like, oh, you weren't upholding game state, yada yada yada.
So it's like it was your word versus his.
Right. Yeah. And like, from my perspective, I was like, this is so ludicrous. Like, you literally think that I did 4 Orcus combo under Lancia, and you just never pointed it out until right now. Like come on. I seriously said to the guy, I was like, are you being serious right now? Like, because I literally thought trying to like it was in my head. I was like, this is
like he's trying to get away.
Like, there's no way.
Like he can't get away with this.
Like, what the hell? So yeah, but then the judge is like being real like wishy-washy about it, and I was like, well, like, do we both get a game? Like, how does this? Do we both get a warning, and I just get to win? Like, I like literally, I don't know what to do at this point. And the judge is like, well, not upholding game state, you might both get warnings. I have to go to like this and that. And I was like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? So like, yeah, basically, it just went to the point where like we both got like whatever warning thing. Yeah. And then I was like, won the game. I was like, so am I allowed to attack now? Like, call the judge in my main phase, right? So like, mind you, this is still in my main phase. I haven't entered battle yet.
You probably, so I was like, what? You probably should have. You know what probably helped you in your favor? It'd been like, sir, right now I'm in battle phase.
Well, but he called the judge in my main phase. Like, I had summoned the Boral Sword. Like, so I have like Boral Sword Ding, I think, like presenting game on board, and then he calls the judge. So then I asked the judge, I was like, well, like, can I enter? We call the judge with 2 minutes. Yeah. Like, I get an extension, right? Like, I have not been able to say the words battle phase because he called the judge with 2 minutes on the, and they're like, like, we could give you an I'm like, I literally need, like, give me 1 second in game to say battle and I win. Literally, I'm winning. Yeah. Like, I have game on board. So that was like the worst one. But I ended up getting it as a win, thank God, because I was so mad though. It was like 7 minutes of like talking to this judge and trying to get him to give us a ruling. Oh, it was terrible.
Bro, that sounds like fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Man, man, dude, like my story ain't even that bad. But like, I need to like think. Hold on, let me like remember something.
I was like so stressed the whole time too, because I literally was like, oh, cool. I just, like, you get everything's going my way, like yada yada, do my combo, win the game, like game on board. Like, I literally just had to say enter battle and the game ends, and then like I have to go on the 7-minute like explanation of like, and I literally said like he moved the, like, because well, his grave's in this order. I was like, he literally just moved the Lancia, dude.
That's a rule. That's a rule that people don't remember. You can't move your fucking grave.
Yeah, no. I do it all the time in the BA deck, just because like I banish Earth for Block Dragon, and then I like don't put it together the right way, which is like, yeah, it's bad. I just do it. If it was at a regional, I'd never reshuffle it though, because like that's when you like actually have like a proper judge call, then like that's bad. But yeah, pretty whatever. Like, I'm not gonna shark on fucking Block Dragon. Yeah, that was basically the only time people like really shark you that hard is if like you're literally about to win and they recognize they have no chance, so they just
Yeah.
try and do like which is like the scummiest thing you can do. I hate when people do like just take your L and go home, dude.
Just take the L and go home. Yikes.
Yeah, because like
That's one thing Yu-Gi-Oh players can't do. Take a L.
no, I'd rather like go home like thinking like oh what can I improve on as opposed to oh well I got top 8 but I had to shark 3 kids to get there like relations, dude. Like you got the W by being like scummy as hell.
Being an asshole.
Yeah, like if you win that, like we're like X1 at round 6. Like so, yeah. If he goes X2, he has to drop or whatever. Not a big enough tournament for him. So like yeah, like that was the end of his turn. But like he actually lost. So like just take the L, bro. Like
dude, just take the L with some grace. Come on, my guy.
He legit like he drew Lancia for turn and then tried to say he drew it last turn. Like what the fuck? Fucking yikes, dude. Geist players, man.
Fucking Geist players. DC, get your people in check, man. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Doug. Yeah, Doug seems like a stand-up guy. I played against dude. I had the absolute worst game of my entire life against Doug Zeef, dude. It was hilarious.
Really?
I played strikers against Geist. He normal summoned Silk. Played the. I drew 6 spell cards. Said go. What 5 times? I only drew spells.
Yeah.
And then I drew like imperm. So I like set imperm and passed. And then he just like summoned a marionetter and I was like, yeah, that's game. Like holy shit.
Yeah, dude, he's got it.
But like literally like we had 2 games of like back and forth and then game 3 it was like silk pass and he won with it.
Yeah.
I like showed him my hand and it's just like 7 spell cards, like oh my, and like an imperm set, like literally nothing.
Dude, that is absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I've had my couple. I've never actually had the opportunity to face a well-known Yu-Gi tuber.
Yeah.
I faced some smaller ones, but like they're dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you beat them so bad they just they quit their channel.
Yeah, they quit their channel. Smiley face, dude. They quit their channel.
That's what Ben does to people, bro. That's what Ben does.
Fuck, dude. Bro, you just doxed
Watch
me.
out, watch out.
Bro, you just fucking doxed me.
Oh wait. Oh, am I not supposed to say your name?
No.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Bro, okay.
All right. Well, whoever sits through our conversation for 2.5 hours gets to. My bad, bro. I didn't.
It's okay.
That's what Poseidon does.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just fucking censor it. Easy. Problem solved. Bro, we've gone out for a fucking hour, dude. We've been recording on an entire fucking hour. Jesus Christ. I should have been fucking streaming this.
Dude, I could talk about this game forever. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh.
I really do love.
I love this game. This is why I guess I'm very harsh on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm a blind fucking allure. By the way, I'm playing the game in the background. No, dude.
Did you miss?
Bro, I fucking drew like 2 hand traps and I fucking dude, I quipped.
No.
No.
Oh.
Hey, but hey, at least my dragon fusion is now engraved. Smiley face.
You playing Thunder?
Yeah, I love Thunder. No! 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 Fuck! He crowed it. Shit! He knows.
Oh, get destroyed.
Fuck, dude.
Damn, kid's playing Crow. That guy's nice.
Bro, nice. Bro, he's so good at the fucking game. Alright, just summon fucking fuck you son of a bitch. How dare you? I'm sorry.
Scythe. Oh, well, let's go.
Let's go. I'm not gonna. I like the artifact engine. I like that it's back.
I like that in my Orcus deck I now play Shark Cannons. Smiley face.
Smiley face. You know what? We've been talking this entire time. We've not once really talked about how to balance / cripple / actually make the current decks not fucking at least balance the decks.
See, I don't know. Alright, so really obvious stuff. Engage to 1, Babble. What else is a problem card?
don't know.
So Yugioh won for the sake of that should have happened a long time ago. Just that's like a just in case ban though. Like there's really no like crazy Yugioh decks right now.
That's fair.
Um,
Man, I could have had a fucking play,
what
bro.
are the best decks?
This man is fucking what a G.
Best decks are Orcus, Salamangreat.
So the best
I don't
decks.
even know what to hit in Sal anymore.
I
I
do.
feel like the deck is so nerfed.
I know exactly what to fucking hit.
Oh yeah, what do you hit?
All right. Me personally, I would hit just to like curve it, just to curve it just a little bit more. I would hit the I would hit Will. I'd put Will to 1.
Will.
Yeah.
Nibiru's so mean though.
Yeah, Nibiru is mean, but like I just want to like curve it. I don't want to fucking butcher it. I just want to curve it.
That's fair.
Like,
that feels like a lot. I don't know.
It's fair.
Maybe I'm not respecting that. What else is good? I'll take Thunder.
Imagine Thunder saying good. Imagine saying Thunder is good right now. Smiley face.
It is good right now. It's like top 5.
Top 5. Okay, fair enough. It's like
right?
it's
top in our nerfed format. I don't even know what else is like.
So like Sky Striker, Orcus, Salamangreats, Pendulum. No, fuck that.
Yeah, I feel like Pendulum's kind of fell off, but I haven't really been following like recent regional. Pendulum's doing well.
It's doing okay. Oh, Mermail, best deck. I'm like just screeching my audience.
Mermails, huh?
Bro, I'm just screeching my audience right now. That's why. Bro, everybody in my fucking audience wants me to play Mermails. I'm like, no, fuck off. I don't want to play that deck.
Mermails are fun.
I don't have any fun playing them.
Oh yeah, there's like the Dragon Link. That deck's crazy, but like
that deck is dead.
Yeah.
That deck is fucking dead, my guy. Like, rip fucking aggro pain. I still think Elpie should have got hit, but aggro pain's just as good. You know what I mean?
Elpie on its own is like that bad. Just someone's Destrudo and like Pendulum, which is like another synchro, but like meh.
Well, this was back when we had Red MD running around. That's why.
Oh right, yeah.
So in fairness, in fairness of my defense, it wasn't. I'm not inherently saying that because it's just like No, I am genuinely saying this. I am genuinely saying this out of a place of like people are gonna start playing Red MD again, and if you don't think they will, why would they not?
True.
Red MD is literally free.
I guess Salad would just have to get with Will. Yeah, I don't know.
Like I think hitting Will will curve it a little bit more because its recursion from Grave is ridiculous.
Way too much. Links doesn't matter. Heat hit.
Orcus. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I just want Orcus gone. Like I actually just want
Orcus. Ban Babble Harp to 1. Smiley face.
Ban Babble Harp to 1. You think? No, that still leaves the deck playable. Harp to 1.
Oh, you want it like dead? You want to like really kill it, huh?
I want to get it the fuck out of this format, dude. Like I'm sick of it. Like I'm also sick of Sky Striker. No. Galatea to fucking 0.
Whoa. That's my deck, bro.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yo, after this next, all right. So Konami's done like a lot of like. I personally wouldn't mind if they just hit the old axed everything thing that they used to do.
Yeah, like
where they just like literally kill all the decks.
Yeah.
I know people have been talking about that for a long time, but like it's crazy to me that they're like next ban list in January. Like they knew that like they were a card that mattered. Like they're like, we'll give it 3 months of the same. Like until Ignition Assault, I don't think we're getting anything that matters.
Oh no, I don't think so either.
And then we'll get Needle Fiber in Dual Overload or whatever that set's called.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Smiley face, fun card.
Oh man, I can't wait for that smiley face.
But yeah, then I can just once Orcus dies and all the other good decks die, I can just play BA again, smiley face.
Smiley face, dude. Smiley face. Bro,
I wish
smiley
Rescue
face.
Cat didn't lose to. If Rescue Cat didn't lose to Ash Blossom, bro. Oh God.
Dino Rabbit, smiley face.
Oh wait. Cats.
Nice.
Isn't there like? I kind of pick up Rescue Cat. Much fun.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you can't Google Rescue Cat, or it pulls up animal shit.
Oh yikes, dude! You gotta
Uh,
put Yugioh Rescue Cat, my guy.
yeah, Rescue
Yugioh.
Cat will probably be like, what's like the swaggy Rescue Cat? Turbo Pack?
I think so.
Yeah, Turbo Pack. All right, next time TCG player has one of those, crazy deals,
Oh, dude,
I'll
that thing
probably
was
be picking up these for
bro,
Rescue Cat.
that was fucking insane. I'm not gonna lie, yo. Shout out to TCG player for not being fucking troglodytes about it.
10%. This is really good.
Yeah, no, it was really fucking good, dude.
Sign
Signal, yikes. Man, this man's playing fucking pure Destiny, like pure Destiny Heroes, 60 card Destiny Heroes versus my Thunder Dragon deck. Oh man,
Destiny Heroes, huh?
bro, that's so fucking funny.
That boy crazy.
That boy, this guy activated Destiny Signal. This man's a lad.
That's not emergency call. What the hell?
That's not emergency call though. Fuck.
That's the wrong one, bro. That's the wrong one.
Bro, that's the wrong.
Maybe he
one.
mixed it up, Maybe he just mixed it up.
Bro, I don't think so. I think he's just that much of a lad. I think he's just that much of a lad.
He's such a Chad. He just didn't want to play. What, Malicious Bane? That card's garbage. Hell no.
Hell no. Fuck.
Stratos? Nah, G. Keep him on the ban list. I don't give a fuck.
I'm
playing Destiny Heroes.
Fuck Stratos.
Yikes.
Oh,
Dude, remember when people were scared of Stratos for like literally years? They're like, he can't come back. It's like another card that was just like completely unnecessarily banned.
Speaking of Stratos, there he is. He summoned the boy.
Oh, wait, JK. Or I guess, okay, so his banning wasn't unnecessary. When he was actually banned, that card was insane. But like, literally for years, people were like, Stratos is too good. Psych, G, psych.
Psych. Oh man, my hero deck is gonna win me a regional.
Now that it's an hour and 45 minutes into the show, Snow to 3. Smiley face.
Snow to 3. You gotta sneak in the Snow to 3, Chef Boyardee.
Roar to 0. Dark to 0. Snow. But the danger cards. Snow to 3. Get on my level.
Snow to 3.
On God. Brilliance at 1, Foolish Barrels at 1, Beatrice is at 1. Just let me make Curious with Snow, Dante, and Fabled Sulcus again. That shit was the best.
Yeah.
Oh. Let me mill 17 cards out of my deck and then summon Snow 4 times, bro. It's fair.
Yeah.
Anyone who says that's not fair is a scrub and a bad Yu-Gi-Oh player. I just want to let that be known right now. Just play Call by the Lul.
Call by the Lul, dude. Imagine saying Call by the Lul. Wild.
Imagine being scared of Snow, dude. Holy shit.
Imagine being scared of Snow. Fucking wild, my lad. Fucking wild.
Nah, I don't know. The fact that she's a Book of Moon like is actually super relevant and like kind of ignorant, but B is a Chad deck for Chad players, so I think we should get some exceptions.
BA is a Chad deck for Chad players. Did I just hear this man? Like, hold the fucking phone.
Dante's the biggest Chad in Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. He's the biggest Chad.
I would disagree.
Huh? You ever seen Pimp Dante, bro? There's
Pimp Dante.
2 of them, bro.
Bro, it's 2 Dante. Oh shit, you got me there.
He's got Virgil the Wingman, right? He's got Beatrice the biddy. On God, bro.
On the main, so he's got his main.
The main squeeze.
The main squeeze.
Exactly, bro.
So
he's got his goons, bro. Scarm's in the back. Dante, bro. Scarm's coming through. See those claws, bro? He only has 800 attack, but that's plenty, bro. That's plenty.
That's plenty, bro. You know what? You know what's one thing I like to talk about is it, especially with like people who enjoy the art like I do. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards in real life would be fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like fucking Scarm would be like Scarm is probably someone's paralysis demon.
Yeah, no, it's all the BA cards are like nightmare fuel, bro.
Oh,
Cherubini, that boy flies down with that. Hell, GG, bro,
bro,
GG.
do you see that thing in real life and be like, yeah, no, fuck no, I'm going the other way.
Um, Strikers, just that one really bad harem. It's called
Fucking harem
uh
anime, yikes.
Stratos something. I don't know.
Infinite Stratos, I
It's
think.
basically that.
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me hit up my weak friend. Hold on.
Let's see. No, like card art in this game is like pretty consistently like cool. Like I like um
Okay, yeah, it's Infinite Stratos. It's Infinite.
there you go. Like all the striker cards are pretty. Thunder looks dope. Like you see Colossus IRL, bro. I'd turn the other way. I ain't trying to get floodgated.
Bro,
Um,
bro, if I saw
like
Colossus the other way, bro, I would steal the fucking eggs. I'd be like, fuck this. I'm gonna this one of my own. Fuck you, bitch.
Leviair. All the dragon cards recently actually look super dope.
Yeah,
Like
they don't look like
Leviair,
fucking machines anymore.
Safrit. Um, those are dope. I like the new. Like all the new archetypes, I think look cool. Oh, Black Dragon IRL, bro. Catch
Bro,
these hands, bro. Catch these hands.
bro, if I fucking saw Block Dragon in IRL, I'd be like, what kind of fucking toy factory malfunction are you?
I like how varied the art is too. Like you can show someone like here's like Dark Worlds, this super edgy whatever fiend stuff, and it's like yeah, but then I got wind ups over here, bro. I got my Dolce in the back, like
Right? Yeah, dude,
just
nice.
more so than like most other card games. I feel like whereas like not that Magic doesn't have like cute stuff, but I feel like a lot of it is in that like Lord of the Rings vein of like that like fantasy level or that like fantasy aesthetic, which is like fine and like I think like Magic cards, most of them look like really pretty, especially
Yeah,
like a lot of the like lands and stuff, like those full art lands. Those are gorgeous.
Full Arts and
But
Yu-Gi-Oh!
there's
At me.
just like the, ooh, I don't know about all that.
I do. I do. I think you can come.
But I think like the level of variance in Yu-Gi-Oh is crazy. Like there's so many different like kinds of cards and like looks and
Oh,
like it's all over
absolutely.
the place.
Fucking lootly, my guy.
You got Appaloosa, bro. That card looks dope.
Yeah, no.
Like that's one of the prettier cards recently too. I think that card looks so cool.
Yeah, and speaking of rarities, I don't like the fact that I know the TCG does this. The TCG is guilty of this. Is putting very high valued cards as secret rares. Like I get why, but like, come on, man. Can't we just have
Yeah.
like like what is that fucking card? That new level 4 that makes Thunder Dragon Link actually not fucking garbage. Like
Safe it?
Safer? Yeah. Bro, why the fuck
Yeah.
is it a secret rare? But in OCG land it's a super.
Dude, they have like $12 Phantasma or something crazy.
Yeah, like what
Like,
the fuck? Like, okay, I get it, you need to sell product, but I'm just saying, I think you would sell more product if the good cards were lower priced.
oh yeah, yes. I mean, yeah, again, like I understand. I hate it too. I wish so there's like this weird thing now where like some cards I feel like get reprinted very quickly. Like the whole like um oh shit, what's it? Dual Power?
Yeah.
That was dope. Like imperm reprint. I mean, it's still $50 and they still short printed it,
Oh, absolutely.
but being literally $100.
Yeah.
So like reprint it again. Like make it like Ash, where Ash has had like 17 printings now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Like I don't mind at all. Like keep printing those cards because like I don't want stuff like Phantasme, which has been literally $100 since like 2 weeks after it came out.
Yeah.
It was like 40, then it was like 60, then it was 80, then it's 100. Now it's been 100 for the last 8 months,
Yeah.
a year. I don't even know.
I don't know. I feel like if they started putting like the high end stuff lower rarity, I think that would just like be a lot better for the game. Personally.
Yeah, I think they've been good with reprints lately.
No,
Like I
no, they've
want.
been fucking like stellar with reprints lately.
I know like some people had a problem with like some of the card choices in the Dual Devastator.
Yeah.
But I think overall that set was like a really, really good idea. There was so many cards in there where I was like, oh, like, I'd want 3 Mind Control, 3 Lancia, 3 Pankratops, like 3 of
Yeah, like 3 of some good
all
sidekick
that stuff.
cards. Yeah, like you know what? I felt like if they put instant fusion in there, it would be a little bit better. A little bit better.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, that's one of the cards I think needs to get put to 1 or 0.
Really?
That card's insane. Yeah, I feel like instant fusion's been a problem like forever. I mean, most recently in Orcust with the whole like window lock thing,
Oh
but
yeah.
just in general, it's a free monster that's like whatever type and attribute you want because there's enough variance in the
Yeah.
monsters.
I
I don't
I,
know.
I,
Free
I
monsters
always
are insane.
I always thought instant fusion was fair. Actually,
Pay 1,000, bro.
pay 1,000 fusion summon, but I always thought instant fusion was a broken card, but I always thought it was fair. You know what I mean? Like yeah, it's a free body. Don't get me wrong, it's a free body, but it's just like it's only as good as what the format demands of it. You know?
Sorry, I'm talking about dinner.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
No, you're
Actually,
good.
do you want to wrap it up right now?
Yeah, we'll probably
Yeah,
it's probably a good
let's
idea.
yeah, we've been talking for like an hour and like 20 something minutes.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
if you somehow made it this far from all our insane, incoherent rambling,
Let's do
hit
it.
that fucking like button, hit that subscribe button, and if
Yeah.
you were actually paying attention, you deserve to know what my real name is.
Before y'all leave, hang on. Let me Google something real quick. Konami Office America. Okay. You guys can send your mail to let's see. Oh, not digital entertainment. I want the card game. Okay. To 2381 Rosecrans Ave in El Segundo, California. Please send them your mail. It says Snow to 3. Thank you. Make sure they understand that she does not deserve to be on the ban list. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lord Chef Boyardee, for coming on
Chef
down.
Boyardee, bro. Cooking up BA decks. Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Cooking up
And
this place.
and on that note, I have been your host, Poseidon Yugioh, wishing you the best luck in all your endeavors.